Actually, it's been a slight, tiny change of plans. I'm going to take the wooden board first, and I am going to head to the east. This is what happens when I take a brief break. I can get reinvigorated, depending on how long the break is and whatever. Alright, the body is gone from over here. I am going to ball a very particular window. Why this one and not any other one? Well, this is the window in the room next to the safe. Oh, there's no safe here. What am I even talking about? Well, that was rather pointless. Well, either way, it's a window. It's our window that I have just bought. Better than not using the wooden planks, I say. That zombie over here will not get up because it's too close to the shutters and it doesn't want to invade the privacy of Marvin Branner. Alright, the plan is fairly clear. In which case, why am I going the wrong way? A very good question. Let's go this way. Hope for the best. I haven't saved in a hot second, as I like to put it. Any one of these guys could get up. Hypothetically. It's okay. They're just there to scare you, they can't do anything. The only way to reach this spot is via the ops room. And we're gonna use the cutting tool over there. Thankfully I've cleared out everything, haven't I? This also cannot be entered. Although I don't have any defensive weapons left to use, which is unfortunate. Rather unfortunate. But no zombies are left behind. As far as I remember, those zombies can't get in, can they? I don't think they can. Well, let's hope they can. Otherwise, they would have a point of entry that I cannot block. An electronic gadget. Gee, I wonder what that could be. Liquor room. Cap. Another flash grenade. How glorious. Unlocked. I need the hard key to open this door. Presumably Claire acquires the hard key. Oh. Hard. Can't pick up the boards. I don't have enough space. Not yet, anyway. But let's go through the west office and... What on earth have I failed to pick up here? Bound to be something that I've missed. But where could it be? How could I have missed it? Oh, a bit more ammo right there. And that clears out this corridor, doesn't it? Wrong button, but that's okay. Alright. So let's go through the west office, but not to the... Oh no, I haven't woken this guy up. Well... Could have left things well enough alone, but I completely... forgot I was being careful with Claire. That's okay. It's just 3 more bullets. In the grand scheme of things, that's insignificant. Utterly insignificant. Well, not utterly insignificant. I've just wasted the bullets I've picked up, haven't I? But yeah, hold on, let's examine this. It's some sort of electronic gadget. Detonator, no battery. A detonator for C4 explosives. It's missing a battery. Thank you. Let's put down the detonator. We've used up the cutting tool, so we might as well put that away as well. Let's put away the herbs, since we don't intend on healing now, do we? That would be ludicrous. We have 2 first aid sprays, which we could hypothetically use at some point. 2 flash grenades to be used in a pinch. Would be no shame in doing that. And some wooden boards we could use to barricade stuff to the east. Should I be inclined to do that? Am I inclined to do that? Wouldn't be the worst of ideas. Now this guy's gone. I've decapitated him successfully. Through here. Pick up the leftover boards. Great. Now this is the hot door. Go for the west office yet again. We're heading east, and you're barring another window with the bolts you've just picked up. This is fine. This seems fine. There might be more zombies out there, but I won't really blame myself at all. Okay, any more unbarred windows? Yes, the windows over there that have not been barred. But all in all, it's not a bad record. I am keeping this place reasonably safe. It may not be entirely airtight or zombie tight, but it's the best I can do given the circumstances. Now, the next step of this operation is to take the valve handle and deposit it where it belongs. Where are the batteries? I seem to remember where the batteries are. However, the next step ought to be to just go to the dark room and finally save. Although, hypothetically... no, it doesn't matter. Just placing the valve handle is essentially irrelevant. Thankfully, I have the map assembled, so we can have a gander over here and plan ahead. The plan is... Oh, by the way, no. Basically, there always was a hard door and a club door over here, but I think I get the inkling that Claire will have the hard key. It just seems suitable, you know? Seems like a better symbol for her, and it would explain what I have gone over in Leon's campaign, where you have places that can be accessed using either. So does that. Or maybe you can get both in both campaigns, and I've somehow missed one, but that would be upsetting to consider. Doesn't mean it's not true. How have I not cleared out this corridor? Ah, yes, because there's some stuff over here. Never mind. Haven't knocked stuff here, don't have the combination there. We go through the shower room, and then there's this scary scene. As far as I remember, the detonator's in the Star's office. Let's not mess with the liquor, even though, of course, it can be done. We could hypothetically go through the lounge, or we can head back. It doesn't really matter. I think I will want to do all of this in one go. So I'm going to take the detonator with me. I'll get the battery. You've presumably seen Leon's playthrough. If you haven't, well, shame. I presume stuff is roughly in the same spots. So I go up, take the valve, then take the detonator, goes to Star's office, pick up the battery, and various bits and sundry. Get out of here, head back through there, go upstairs, and go to the west storage room. After I set the barricade and click the button for the countdown, I position myself next to the bookcase, but not to be crushed by the bookcase. And the moment it collapses, blocking the path, I immediately grab it and reposition it so as not to have to worry about it further down the line. Then I waltz over here using anything and everything in my power to break on through, retrieve the final medallion, use my defensive weapon to effectively stun the liquor, then I go through the library down to the main hall and out. Have I missed anything in my ingenious plan? I don't think so. I do have basically everything taken out, might as well take the healing spray as well. But then I won't have the slots to house all the marvelous things, and I do mean marvelous things, that you can find in the Star's office. But thankfully for now, the plan is largely to just get to the dark room. Right, everything else essentially has been done. I no longer have to go on the left, I can go on the right, because I have already awoken. I've disturbed that guy's not so eternal slumber. You're not gonna break in, don't even think about it, don't even bother. Alright. So the plan now is to save. And quite a fine plan that is. Here's the ink ribbon, full save as claw. Over there. Let's plow ahead. Alright. Take the valve handle. All of this stuff, this is absurd. Okay, the pistol and pistol ammo, the grenade launcher and acid rounds for it, the valve handle, healing, the secondary weapon and the detonator. Now I'll use up the handle and the detonator up there. So I'll have 2 free slots. Now I'll free this slot, take the battery, put it in this, then I'll free this. What should I refuse to take? The healing? The secondary weapon? Additional ammo for the secondary weapon? Ludicrous. No, a hell weapon can't even hold too much ammo. It can hardly hold any ammo whatsoever. Those 5 shots are piddly, they basically do nothing. So no, at the risk of being overburdened, I'm going to carry all of this, all the way up. And I still think it's going to be the right choice. Watch me. Is there an officer problem? Should I just shoot her? Because I sure can. So far she doesn't necessarily seem particularly inclined to attack me, but if I leave her be and then further down the line she chases me, oh, that could be quite an issue. Maybe I should do the smart thing, expend some ammo on her right here, right now, and dispatch her while I have the time and the presence of mind. You know what? Yeah, I'm fairly confident that's what I should do. If I just leave her be, I'm setting myself up for a horrible disappointment. I'm going to run soon enough. She's gonna get up. I know she is. Enough of your theatrics. I'm shooting you in the back of the head repeatedly. Stay down. Are you content being dead? That might not be the back of the head, that might be the back. Still works though. Alright, steam is off. Anything I can find in the showers? Anything of note whatsoever? Any items nearby? I need to remember which button to use to get on this screen. Anything over here? Anything at all, Claire? Have a gander. Have a gentle little look. I don't think there's anything here. Might be in the next room. This guy will collapse, but he will not fight you. This will fill up my inventory and prevent me from progressing, so let's not actually take that. There's some gunpowder here, I need to remember that. Oh, you know, I could just take it with me and run downstairs. Quite frankly, that's probably what I ought to do, since I'm still relatively at the leisure to do so. If I refuse to take it with me right here, right now, I'm not going to have the nicest time retrieving that further down the line. Furthermore, I could hypothetically, in principle, use this to craft additional ammo, because I have more gunpowder. Do I want even more ammo for my pistol? Doesn't sound like the worst of ideas, considering how much I love using that silly pistol. And how much it takes. Fine, take the gunpowder, combine it, and combine that. What did I ditch? The healing. She doesn't necessarily need the healing, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. A useful rule of thumb. Now, of course, since it takes up inventory space, it actually actively increases, ironically enough, the probability that I'll actually need it. Because I'll need more trips across here. Oh no, I can't pick up the flaming ammo. Unless... Yes, unless I pick it up and do an immediate about face. Deposit that into my item box. And then get back here further down the line. Knowing what awaits me leaves me significantly more prepared. Yes, and gives me an opportunity to do a number of things. I could hypothetically attempt to, if not speedrun, then at least try to do things somewhat expediently. But I don't even bother pretending that I'm trying to do that, do I? No, instead my approach is to be as meticulous as humanly possible, to try to conserve resources to some extent. Not to challenge myself necessarily, but to give myself the best imaginable odds. Do I have my secondary weapon equipped? Yes, I do. I have 2 of these, so if I need to use them, that's not an issue. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that, Claire. A battery. A standard 9-volt battery. Nothing to be learned about it, except you can put it in the detonator. A detonator for C4 explosives. With a battery. Right, let's read the letter. Internal memo. September the 22nd, 1998. Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat resistant 3 number combination safe moved from Star's office, 2nd floor, to West office, 1st floor. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo ACP upon receipt. RPD facility maintenance department. I could check my notes. 9:15:7, huh? It's presumably the same, but I might as well write it down again. So it's 9, 15, and then 7, and it's the West office, isn't it? Yep. I believe that's an upgrade to my weapon. So it's not exactly mandatory for me to pick that up, but I would say it's strongly encouraged. At the very least, it might not be encouraged as much as it is simply straightforwardly useful. Oh, more flame rounds, which I appreciate. Except I can't pick them up because I've picked another ammo type entirely. Count verification required is a dongle. Okay. But I don't have the dongle with me. Well, that's a shame. That's the submachine gun. Yes, and a shame. So I could pick that ammo up. I can pick another flash grenade up. That's a whopping total of 3. There's some healing over here. Some ammo. Fall items. I've been in this spot before. Well, obviously, in quite a number of ways. So if I want to take anything with me out of here, it can be at most a single item. Unless I can combine it with something, which I can't. And after I'm gone, do I want to go directly up to the 3rd floor? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. So what do I shouldn't have taken the healing with me. Yeah, I should have checked my recording and recalled that you find the first aid spray over here. But I did not recall that. Okay, I can't remember whether there's anything to pick up there, aside from the medallion, which I'll have a spot for because of the detonator. So that's a bit rough. Alright, as soon as I'm out of here, I'm just going to the other end of the corridor and then the hunt begins, doesn't it? The hunt begins and it's earnest. If I were to use up these rounds for my precious grenade launcher, then I would free up a slot, but... yeah, let's not even contemplate that all too heavily. Let's just use the detonator, use up anything and everything I have, including healing, flash grenades, whatever. Let's just brute force my way through this. It really doesn't matter, other than for my sense of pride as a gamer, whether I get horribly mauled upstairs or not. So let's just retreat, go through the shower room, head upstairs, and do what I've originally planned anyway. And as long as you don't run around, it's gonna be fine. At least until it notices you. From that point on, perhaps the hunt is on. Though I can't quite tell. Wait, I have my doubts again. Because hypothetically, I could head downstairs and then I could get back into the Star's office, retrieve more of those items. Yes, and deposit them in the item box. Tell you what, this sounds increasingly appealing. Because I know for a fact when the confrontation actually begins in its earnest. And it's not going to be a nice experience. Everything hits the fan the moment I try to retrieve the final medallion. How appropriate. Quite a crescendo. So for now, I could ditch everything, head upstairs, get the items, and return. And if I need to heal up, then so be it. I can heal up using what I can retrieve from there. If I need to shoot any zombies, once again, so be it. I have my gun. I don't have my secondary weapon, but I do not need my secondary weapon oh so desperately. And if anything startles me, I have 3 flash grenades. I should be fine. It doesn't pounce yet, I think. Wait, is it gone? That's hilarious. Well, either way, let's retrieve everything. At least everything that we can, for now. Anything that I've missed? No, that's about it. There is the submachine gun over there, but I can't access it quite yet because I obviously don't have the dongle. So that's it for now over here. I will be able to craft additional acid rounds, but that comes later. Alright, for now, let's head back downstairs, retrieve my secondary item again. I don't know if it is up there or is not up there, but it's irrelevant. I'm not going to the laundry room anyway, since I'm fully confident it's inaccessible as things stand. And I have free reign of this place. For a bit more, if a very brief bit. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. The moment we retrieve that third medallion, this entire wing becomes essentially a no-go zone. Which I am somewhat content with. I am repeating myself and I'm stating the obvious, but there's very little I can do otherwise since we've already gone over these things, haven't we? Especially in my Leon playthrough, so there's very little in terms of things that can possibly conceivably surprise me. I have my grenade launcher over here, 7 units of ammo altogether. And I'm using the more powerful ammo because I don't want to mess around. There's my secondary. I could just call it my secondary. You could call it the sub-weapon, the secondary weapon, the defensive weapon, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't really matter all that much. The idea is I have a flash grenade. It stuns both zombies, it stuns the licker. It's all around great. And since I basically retrieved everything over here, aside from things I can't really get my grubby hands on, I'm going to head upstairs and into the west storage room, execute the plan as I have explained it. You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that wouldn't I prefer to save after that happens? Well, thankfully, in my position, I can save both before and afterwards. I have the increments to do it. And I might as well save right now. What exactly have I done that's so impressive? I've gone upstairs and what? Retrieved a couple of items? Please, nothing happened. Or has it? You know what? I have these increments, I'm not even going to bother. Whatever. I still have what? 2 to spare, and I'm going to find additional ones further down the line. Saving them is fairly pointless. It's not like I should absolutely use them willy-nilly at every single opportunity, but come on now. Saving before this makes perfect logical sense. If things go wrong, I don't want to have to redo this entire section, carefully, meticulously, crawling through all of this, rearranging my items and so on. Pointless. So let me instead brace myself, comforted by the knowledge that should I need to replay, there will be very little I will need to actually handle. Nice. Yes, I know what those noises imply, sure. This has presumably been... well, this has been cleared out, clearly. The other room has not, but that's mostly down to what's on the other side. Yes, I have been very thorough, very meticulous, as I tend to be. Now remember, this is the bookcase, this is the way I get out. And it doesn't matter if I run around a bit or not, because I'm going to make noise anyway, because I'm going to blow stuff up over here. So it really doesn't matter if I run a bit or not. Unless, you know, you can fill the liquor further down the line. Let's not even consider that. We are planting the detonator, activating it immediately, then bookcase over here, medallion back, through the library. Write it. Come on, Claire, you can do it, and this is necessary. Thank goodness, okay. See, that's an incredibly important movie, even though it seems utterly insignificant, and you know exactly for what reason. You've seen what happens when you don't do that. Now, I'm prepared to use my secondary weapon to just scorch that zombie. Right there. I do not want to mess around. Any zombies over here? Any? I don't know. Let's see. Whoa, what's the combination? I know, I can hear that, don't worry. This is the Aquarius. And the combination is Virgo Sagittarius Snake. think that's the snake. The maiden medallion. Oh goodness! That wasn't particularly well played, I know. I'm not even exactly sure what I did over there. I did fire a flame around at the liquor. Then I've mostly blinded the zombie rather than blinding the liquor because I don't think it was there. I've blinded myself most of all. And I got out of there through a path I have prepared for myself ahead of time. A large ornamental medallion adorned with the relief of a beautiful maiden. What saved me the most was my ability to plan ahead. Nothing else helped me as much over here as exactly that. The item chest is down there, there's nothing to worry about. Use it! Find a way out. Marvin, I have located a way out!
Looks like it leads underground. Good. We can get out of this hellhole. Hey, Marvin! Guess what? I think I found the way out! Marvin, come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's go.
Oh, he didn't startle her as much as he did Leon,
Okay.
right?
No, just go. Save yourself.
Come on. It's bad. We gotta get you to hospital
Please,
now.
Claire. We both know how this is going to end. Get out of the city.
I can't just leave you here.
Claire, please, go. Do this for me.
Okay. Hey, Marvin. Thank you.
It needed to be said. If nothing else, he's done everything he could for her. Once again, Marvin is a damn hero and a damn good cop. Of course, we need a crank handle for this one. You know what that is, you know where it is. So I will not belabor the point yet again. More wonderful ammo. Another ink ribbon right here. And of course the typewriter. Why not? We can deposit some items. We didn't need the healing. When do we ever need the healing? We could hypothetically take the healing with us further down the line, but I don't think we are going to need it though either. Any more gunpowder? Not really. Well, tell you what, I will deposit the ink ribbon over here. Just take all this stuff with me and progress without saving. Because that's just the sort of guy I am. And we will come back here soon enough, don't you worry about that. That wasn't a difficult section. I just want to get as much stuff done as I possibly can. With as few saves as I can manage while still feeling reasonably comfortable. And I don't feel like the way I've handled the liquor was particularly impressive or particularly difficult to replicate. So I'm fine, I'm very comfortable. And beyond that gate lies something or another. And of course, in here, once you insert the badge, is an upgrade to something, presumably to her gun. And right here we have a hand grenade. Which will prove to be useful eventually. We haven't cleared this place out, obviously. I forgot! Oh my, I could have upgraded my weapon! That is a good reason to reload, but I don't think I ought to quite yet. Obviously, I should have gone to the West Wing. Except if you do go down to the West Wing, you know what awaits you there. Well, actually, you can still enter the office. That's not that big of a deal, so I did make a crucial mistake. Is it crucial enough to reload? I don't think so. Unfortunately, there's no turning back. It'll be quite a while, quite a hot second before I can actually get back up to through here. Yes, I'll be cut off from the main part of the police station for a decent while. Do I want to take the hand grenade with me? You know what lies ahead. I just am not sure if I genuinely want it over there. There'll be some healing over there. I'll leave it over here and leave quite a few free slots. Let's use an increment to save right here and right now. It presumably would have been the right choice to just reload, but no. It's not entirely mandatory. It was right there, it was right there. Before going down, I just needed to veer off for the briefest of moments. I did make my note, but I stopped being cool, calm, and collected after that confrontation with the liquor. Predictably stressful. I panicked, and even once I was out of the woods, even once I was no longer in danger, I still did not do the right thing. Oh well. I'll get back there eventually, then I'll pick it up, and for now, the punishment for making that mistake is in having to deal with what lies ahead with only what I have.
Hello? Hello?
Is that Ada Wong running away from a Birkin? Is that Annette trying to catch him or something? All running away from him? Because that doesn't sound like William himself. We won't get a different encounter here, will we? I've only taken one type of ammo. I didn't take the acid rounds. It should be enough, right? This encounter was a piece of cake. I failed a couple of times, true, but at the same... What, you can't? What? Claire. What? I didn't expect...
Hey. It's okay. I won't hurt you, I promise. Do you need help? Here, you can take my hand.
You need help.
What?
Sorry, I can't understand you.
You need help.
What? How?
Why?
He's right behind you.
Who?
What?
Get... No, Claire, you... Oh, thankfully he didn't hit her. She would have... The gun?
You gotta be kidding me. Boards ain't gonna cut it with this one.
Wrong button again. Okay, veer to the right and you can pick up items. plant? Oh, never mind. Actually do pick up the plant. No! No, 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 no! Ooh.
This thing's gotta go down.
It's okay, Claude. It is going to. I promise you I will dispatch him for you. I want it to die. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, I put you here! Oh no, oh no! I'm sorry, Claude, this is a dead end. I led you here, that's my mistake. Stop it. Stop. You're scaring the lady. Stop. Stop it. I've missed a couple of shots. I don't have the nerves of steel, I guess, that I had when playing Leon. Why? Why exactly? This makes very little sense. I've been through this before. I should be less scared rather than more. Oh, maybe I want to protect the lady. Maybe I should just search for additional ammo when he's in that form. When he's weakened. Ooh. Oh no. It's okay though, it's okay, it's fine. Just run in a circle. And at some point you might want to retrieve some items, that's okay. I got stuck on scenery for the briefest of bits, but I'm gonna be fine. So much steam. I'm looking at the eye's looking at me. I've encountered the little girl. What the hell am I going to do with that overturned cabinet? Apparently she can't lift it, which was a surprise for me, to an extent. Presumably in the worst spot imaginable. Do you want to blind it? You could use the grenade. Let's see. There's a red herb over there. Turn the corner and you're circling. Oh no! Blind! If you go to the right, you essentially enter a dead end. Same here. Okay, the eye has been deployed. Stop it. I'm surprisingly calm, but then again, yeah, I've been through this sequence. I know what happens here. I know how to defeat this boss. And I should be able to do it the first time, although it's going to be a bit disappointing to watch, I guess. Especially if I keep on missing. I'm trying not to drag this out for too long, which is exactly why it's costing me so much ammo. But then again, I don't want to waste too much ammo either. Yeah, need to be more accurate, don't I? More patient? Really? Maybe I just need to have better aim. She missed, yeah. Well, I missed. I'm sorry, Claire. I failed you. Maybe I need to hit him when he's close to that barrier, otherwise how is he gonna go down? No, presumably I'll just get an animation. Whoa, no! Reload while running, that's very handy. I appreciate the fact that you can do that. Steam's everywhere, but I can still see reasonably clearly. Oh boy, I need to allow him to catch up to me so that he will eventually stop and start swinging, don't I? Oh no! That wasn't intentional, but it did work. Come on. Maybe I should have unloaded that flaming ammo at the eye directly. Or maybe I should have just resorted to using the pistol. I'm using less and less tight circles on purpose so that he finally somewhat catches up to me. Lunges and lets me hit him more easily. Or maybe I should use tight circles, build up a distance, and then whip around and shoot. No, that sounds like a bad idea. Thankfully, Claire doesn't really tire out. Okay, you let's stop running briefly. Will that do it? No. Come on now. How many times? Was that a miss? Oh, ow, I'm so sorry, Claire. I'm so sorry. Here, let me help you. Oh, my goodness, you're so injured. You're fine now. You're fine. I'm sorry. I let this happen. It's on me. Failed to adequately protect you. Maybe I should have used that silly grenade. It's not really that silly. Maybe I should have blinded him. Well, no. Missed an opportunity. This is taking forever. Yes, it did last time too. No! Finally! Maybe he needs to be close to that spot, or maybe you just need enough shots, but thankfully it's over now. Now let's discover who that little girl is. Yeah, Claire, but you're still alive. Count your blessings and all that. How are you going to get back up?
Hey, little girl. It's safe now. It's over.
Can you lower the ladder, please?
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah, I promise. Everything's fine. I just need you to lower that ladder for me.
Will you help me find my mom?
Your mom is down here?
Annette Birkin. Oh god!
So,
Oh no!
I hope so.
Yeah. Of course. I'll help you.
Sorry, it just... I mean, I can't be sure, but that's... I mean, Annette Birkin is a woman. And who would the little girl be looking for? Who could she possibly hope to find over here? It's gotta be Annette Birkin. That must be her mother, which means that was William, her father. Oh boy. Right, let's get the final few items out of this spot. It's a dreadful, dreadful place, and I will deposit them in my item box soon enough. Come on, Weston. There we go. Red herb. Some more ammo for the silly pistol. Is that it? Is that the entire thing? Yes, it is. That is all normal stuff was to be found here. I'm not sure if those grenades did any damage whatsoever. Maybe I should have simply and entirely just relied on. Well, hold on. I need to check this first. Yep, you want to be getting through here. Green herb. That ought to be everything. I know how to combine items. I know what lies ahead. Am I supposed to deal with all of that while escorting the little girl? That sounds
It won't move.
excessive. Maybe we need to operate heavy machinery over here.
You got it.
Of course I did. Wrong button. This is the one. Okay, nothing more to be found here.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how much the stories diverge, how compatible they are supposed to be, but I've played through Leon's campaign, I know what happens.
So, where's your dad?
He, worked with my mom, but he's gone.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone. It's just me and my brother.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
Oh. Alright. We don't even know the kid's name so far. I can make more acid shells. Logos knows I might very well need them. I will need a hand grenade. Oh, the hand grenades reasonably soon enough. I'm contemplating how great the submachine gun is gonna end up being. But of course I don't have the first clue, since I've never encountered it before. Okay. Let's make some acid rounds, shall we? I think I'm gonna end up needing them. Switch ammo types, and there we go. I've reduced the number of items held significantly. Although not pleasantly. And what lies ahead is brutal and horrifying, but at least to some extent, in part, it might be new. Because we are about to go out there and emerge in the parking lot. Now, how exactly does that play out? Ugh. The entire sequence of this is awful. How am I supposed to protect the little girl from all of this? I should presumably... have her stay someplace safe. But then again, on her own, is she gonna be safe? Well, she was safe so far. Speaking of stuff being safe, let's save right here. I could hypothetically take some healing with me. It's not the worst of ideas most of the time. Although I could just retreat quickly to grab some healing spray. Yeah, I don't want to lug it around with me, I guess. Although, no, you know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that I'd rather have the healing spray on me than an additional slot. And I will get more slots anyway. So for now, my goodness, after that extremely long fight, so as not to have to replay it at all at any point in time. Is there anything to be found here? Yes, there is. Of course there is. Let's combine the increments so I don't have to do that in the future. I have a whopping 3. Therefore, it's not a problem at all to save right here, right now. I'll still have 2 increments left over, and of course any increments I find in the future are just an additional blessing. Might as well save. Possibly not the best commentary, but still, regardless of all of that, if this is the spot where I do indeed leave things off, then thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.